Finally, sorry.
चलो figure out
ठीक
right.
है 3, 2, 1 and going live.
All right,
Finally, we are live.
sure. All right. So, good evening and a hearty welcome to our guest today, as well as an amazing audience who will be joining us live on this session called the Corporate Gupshup. So, which is brought to you by the Corporate Club, thanks to our TNP department, LNCT group of colleges. Now, without any further ado, I would like to introduce you to our awesome guest for today. Firstly, we have Miss Tanishka Gupta. Ma'am, could you please open your camera and introduce yourself?
Hey all. Myself Tanishka Gupta. I'm from Jabalpur, currently placed at Deutsche Bank. And thank you so much for inviting me for this such a beautiful event.
We are glad to have you. Tanishka ma'am is a respectable graduate from our college, and now we have Rajat Sahu, another amazing graduate of LNCT.
Hello everyone, my name is Rajat Sahu and I'm from Bhopal itself, currently at my final years of my study and I look forward to this amazing session. Hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you, Rajat Bhaiya. So both of them have secured a placement of 19.6 lakhs per annum at Deutsche Bank. The reason why we are here today is to celebrate our seniors' amazing placements and to gain some insights from them. I think they'd also love to share their experiences too. So I'll start with a basic question. Like I had this in my mind for a long time. Like, how do we pronounce the name of a company? Like a lot of people say it's douche bank. It's not douche bank, right?
No,
It cannot be.
yeah,
No.
it's absolutely incorrect. Actually, one of my friend pronounced it wrong and the interviewer immediately like told her to correct the name. It's Deutsche Bank.
Yeah.
Deutsche Bank. It's a
Deutsch.
German word. Deutsche.
Yeah.
Deutsche. Yeah.
Deutsche. It's a
Because
German.
The
as
that E.
oh,
German we say
That
Deutsche.
E. Yeah. Deutsche.
all right. Because it makes sense, right? Because Deutschlanden is basically German, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned some more
Yeah.
Germans, like that's there. So
Yeah.
all of you sitting at
Yeah.
home and all the youngsters, please correct it. Pay attention to it. Okay, it's called Deutsche Bank. Moving on. So 4 long years of your college journey, which was the most enjoyable semester you guys had. So first of all, I'd like to hear it from Tanishka Di.
Enjoyable semesters, so we never went to college for first, second and third semester because of the COVID. We
Mm-hmm.
entered college in fourth semester, so it was a kind of enjoyable semester, but with the stress of RGPV exams because it was a first semester where we have to
Mm-hmm.
give the university exam. So yeah, we enjoyed a lot and studied for exams. So I think fourth semester was the best semester I think we could have.
Must
And
be overwhelming because you were like being
first
at
time
home for such a long time, right?
yeah.
I would like to hear the answer from you as well, Rajat Bhaiya.
Actually, for me, it was the seventh semester itself, because
Seventh semester.
we have had so much, like so many opportunities to
Hmm.
to get to interview at different companies, gain a little more
Hmm.
experience about what is happening and what is the trend in the software technology
Corporate
for
world,
now.
right? Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah, the trend in the corporate world. So uh, different sessions for like Cisco, Tejas, and different
Hmm.
other companies we went through. It just like teaches us how we should perform and what we are lacking actually. So we
Hmm.
need to improve upon that. And since uh, it it was of course great news for me when I
Hmm.
joined Deutsche Bank. So
Hmm.
this semester will be memorable for me anytime.
See, guys, this is it. Like for because most of the students who are in seventh semester, like it's one of the most scariest semester for them because like you have to go through exams, your placement and everything. But look at them; they're smiling through it, and it's their favorite semester. So now the next question is, barely get any free time on your hands.
Fun activities be like when I entered into college. Before college, I loved using loved making paints and all,
Hmm.
using
Hmm.
paint like and drawing. But
Hmm.
during my college years, I started developing interest in web designing. So
All
yeah,
right.
my favorite thing is to do web designing, UI and UX,
Hmm.
and means like cooking anytime.
That's a good thing. UI is pretty much like painting, right? So you never lost your artistic touch, right? That's a
Yes.
good thing. And Rajat Bhaiya, you? What are your go-to fun activities?
Fun activities are like for boys is of course bullying each other in a group, of
What?
course. Whenever whenever
Hmm.
it's lunchtime or whenever we get time free, we can go to like to drink tea or something and have
Hmm.
gupshup just like we are having it now. And
Hmm.
another one which I'm so passionate about is just building fitness, working upon my fitness every time. Yeah,
You do have an amazing physique. I can see that.
yeah,
Ripped, huh? Okay, moving on.
yeah.
So okay, now this question is kind of personal. It's like, so on the first day of your college, you walked in, right, through the gates of Ellen City. Like, were you expecting such a big package? Be honest about it. Tanishka di.
Actually, when we entered college, I
Hmm.
entered with my mother. So
Okay.
I was not expecting a big placement, but my mother was expecting from me. So she told
Hmm.
me that I want your photo in this board. There was a photo from Amazon. So she said
Okay.
that I want a photo in that board. So I said,
Hmm.
okay, I'll do it. Entering the first day of college was a little bit different because
Hmm.
it was a fully new experience from me. So
Hmm.
yeah, never expected a great placement like this, but yeah, dreamt of it in earlier stages.
Amazing. Ideal child, huh? Rajat Bhaiya, what about you? You had this planned?
Like my parents never force me about anything. They are just like they know I work hard and I'm serious about my life, what I wanted to do. So they
Hmm.
never force me. They just give me a free hand. Whatever you want to do, you just need to have a
Hmm.
good job. And they
Hmm.
would be even happy if I've got a 10 lakh placement. But hearing about the news about 19.6 lakh would be just so crazy news for them.
So great would
Yeah,
be that, right?
for
Yeah.
my
Like,
family too. It was a
it
crazy
just
news for them.
it amazes me, like, because you are these ideal children of your parents will be so proud of you, right? So this
Yeah.
question is again kind of personal. Like, what do your relatives have to say about this? Like, hello, dear relatives of Rajat Bhaiya and Tanishka, if you're watching. Like, what do you want to say to them? Like, how did they reacted to your success? And like, there must be a lot of stuff going on, right? So, like, tell me about it.
Look, whenever there is any this kind of news, there are two conditions. One is like
Hmm.
the other neighbors or relatives must be so happy, but at the same
Hmm.
time they will be taunting their children about look at him and he has got such a big
Hmm.
placement and else. So
Hmm.
of course these tauntings and that like appreciations has come to me as
Hmm.
well, and I would just say to anyone who is watching the podcast or Gupshup, it's like
Hmm.
you just need to do your own part and God will take care of everything. That's it.
True. Such strong words. What about you, Di?
My I got a great appreciation from my relatives because as
Hmm.
I am the first child of my family, so my all my brothers and sisters are very elder from me, so they were very
Hmm.
happy, especially my brother and sister because they're in IT company. My cousin
Hmm.
brother and sister, so I got a really great appreciation from them.
Just a minute, Shankar Bhaiya, if we are connected to VPN, no, we should get disconnected. उससे buffer होता है YouTube पे live. If are
No, we
being
are not.
connected to.
No, we are not connected. Okay, we are back.
We are back live.
Yes.
Okay, sorry for the disturbance, guys. We are back again. Sorry for the disturbance, guys. So we are back live again. So now I'll be picking some live questions. So we have Arpit Kesharwani. He's saying you are my inspiration, Tanishka Didi.
Thank you so much. Thank you
And
so much for your hard words.
there was a question, I don't know where it went. Like, a lot of guys are wishing you best of luck. Krishna
Thank
says best
you.
of luck, guys. Okay, so let's move on with our own segment. So yeah, we just concluded LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
Tanishka, did you answer that?
No.
Please, I'd like to hear your answer as well.
I would just like to add up with what Raja said was it was right. It is just it was used to be a better much platform before
Hmm.
when we were in second or third year, but now it
Hmm.
is like it's all about like a hiring campus like and all the things are like just you are just fake news is about hiring and
Mm.
like meme sharing and all these things, and everything is all about recession. So I think you should not only rely upon LinkedIn. There are
Mm.
better placement channels are there on Telegram. You should join that. And off campus campuses are are very like open for all this. And the best thing to do is just to pay hard work for your skills,
Mm.
and
Mm.
just do and focus. And whenever you get an interview, just
To
Mm.
point about that good network, that LinkedIn, of course, helps us to build a strong network.
Mm.
And as Tanishka said, there are various platforms on the LinkedIn channels that provide us with the opportunity to like uh, fill
off
the
campus.
forms and relative stuff off campus opportunities.
Mm.
One channel named Arsh Goyal, if many of
Yes, yes.
us must have heard about it. So Arsh Goyal is like the ultimate channel for everything on
Mm.
campus or off campus. So
Mm.
you just need to have a strong build into LinkedIn connection, and you can apply through referral through it.
And you
All
should
right.
also connect with the various HRs of the company, stalk
Mm.
them, what are the
Mm.
visions and missions of the company. The basic thing about an interview is that whenever you're going for an interview, just study about the HR who is creating your interview and the company. So you will better perform like in the interview.
That's
This is
really
the
insightful.
But I never
Rajat
did that.
Bhaiya,
yeah. I
it's
just
okay.
to I never talk about the HRs, but I just talked about Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank.
But still, like, it's an important insight, right? Yeah, you need to keep this in mind. Okay, networking
Yeah,
is very essential.
yeah.
Okay, so Rajat Bhaiya, looking at you, man, like a lot of people struggle with social and fitness once they get a job, right? So, like, what are your strategies to counter that? Like, have you planned something for it? Like, how are you planning to execute that? Maintaining a balance in your
Look,
fitness as well as your job.
yeah, yeah. Look, it's one thing. If you want to do it right now, or you're never gonna do it. It's like that.
Such strong
Many
words.
of
You're
my
right.
friends, are like, wherever we will get placement, we will start doing gym and all, and we'll be fitness
Mm.
freak and all. But it's never gonna
Mm.
happen. It will take
Mm.
time. It's a slow process, and you
Indeed.
need to work hard for everything. You are not gonna
Mm.
like. It is not so easy to earn whatever you want. It's not like a
Mm.
dream. It's like a dream thing, yeah. So
Mm.
maintaining like personal life, most of my personal lives are most of the time I
Mm.
almost give it to my gym and workout. My
Mm.
diet, of course, it's not about what we do in gym, it's about what we
Mm.
eat after gym.
Indeed,
It's
indeed.
that case.
So all the gym bros
Yeah,
watching,
so
like, study well, get a good package so you can, afford a really good protein powder. It's essential, okay? Get
yeah,
a
of
good job.
course. And it's
Have a
not
good
even
package
about
for now.
much of the protein powder. You just need to like have a healthy diet. You
You're
avoid
right.
eating junk food, etc., etc.
Mm.
And maintaining such, like, you just need to like have 1 to 2 hours. If you cannot give that to like to your fitness, you are doing nothing essentially. If
You're
you
right.
have time to spend out with friends and talk shit and everything, do.
Please,
But you
please watch
cannot
the words.
like
Mm.
just work upon yourself. That's not worth it. So I just
That's right.
suggest
That's right.
everyone to have at least 1 or 2 hours to give it to yourself and build a physique that you are proud of. At least whenever you look in the
Mm.
mirror, you should be proud of that.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm looking so good. That's why.
You're right. So, like, now a
Yeah.
serious question. Like, okay, so I kind of had this in my mind as well. Um, a quick question, like, does your language proficiency or like how fluent you are in English matters in interviews and like at your company? Tanishka, di, please.
Most.
Most actually the most
Mm.
whenever it's not important, like it is important to have better communication skills, whether
Mm.
in a language in English or Hindi. But in
Mm.
many of the interviews, whether but it's if it's an out of India company, you should have a fluent English communication.
All right.
because uh, because they want to make your be a company ready. Because if you they
All
want to
right.
give a presentation,
Mm.
outside India, the only medium of speech is English. So you have to be very
Absolutely.
fluent. And I just think that medium of communication should be like that. What are you saying? The person should
Mm.
understand. Means in a
Mm.
simple way, it you not have to have a high vocabulary system, like high fluent words that like
Mm.
people can't
Indeed.
pronounce it also. Just a fluent language, like the like सामने वाले को समझ में आना चाहिए कि what you are saying.
Clarity is a must, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
clarity होनी चाहिए आपके दिमाग में.
That's a valid answer. So, like another serious question, like DSA, DBMS, ADA, these are quite essential subjects, right? So, like, what are the subjects you think all the students from first semester to, let's say, sixth semester must focus on these specific subjects? Because we do have DSA, DBMS, ADA, and OS, etc. in our syllabus. So, like, what's the most important subject we need to focus on?
Let me answer that first.
Sure.
Actually, look, we are from the COVID batch. Actually, so
Hmm. Hmm.
the entire first year we have spent in our home.
Hmm.
Some of my friends spent it like it's okay, but some of them have actually utilized that opportunity to build their skills, be it being a developer or be it
Hmm.
being a good problem solver.
Hmm.
I have done that myself, and
Hmm.
I just want to say one thing. Look, it's not like you're not going to get job if you are a developer, or if you're not going to get job if you only do DSA. It's always a mix of both the things. You need to have a
Hmm.
balance of both the things.
Indeed.
You cannot in the college, if you're sitting for a placement, you cannot crack a question if you don't know DSA, of course. So
Hmm.
it's the first priority that you should at least have a basic to medium understanding of all the concepts of the DSA,
Hmm.
and the how you should have at least like clear understanding of what's happening, what you need to do. And
Hmm.
at the same time, being a developer, just if you are enjoying the process, just devote your time, but split your time between the
Hmm.
two, because both are
Sure.
essential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now my next question is to Tanishka Di. Tanishka Di, this is this concept of competitive programming (CP), right? So like a lot of students wanted to ask about this. Like, do you practice competitive programming, and like, do you think it is a must?
I generally do not perform like I do not perform like competitive programming much because I am a developer kind of a person. So
Hmm.
I started my coding from like fourth or fifth semester, I think. So I was when I started doing the web DSA and web development, my seniors like gave me advice like keep both the things like in parallel, do DSA also and web development also. But at initial days I was finding like DSA to be tough, so I left at that point. But I started doing at sixth semester I started doing DSA. So yeah, so I was not more involved in CP, but yeah, basic to medium level questions I could solve it on lead code, not on daily basis, but yeah, I should have maintained a streak of I think 10 to 12 days of doing simple to medium questions. And like, and I'm a developer kind of a person, so I'm not involved in CP.
That's a valid answer.
Actually,
Just give me a
I
second.
could
I think my
answer
camera
that
is not
question.
working. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'd like to hear your
He's
answer
a
as well.
competitive programmer.
Hmm.
Yeah, competitive programmer, so big thing. Yeah, actually, look, it's not about it's like a skill that would build your resume firstly, of course. uh,
Hmm.
and other thing, you will develop by the time you would have a great like thinking ability. That was the most valid point that I could answer, because CP involving different problems, different scenarios, might be some actual kind of work. So it actually makes you think of what data structure or what algorithms you must use to solve that problem. And CP sometimes can be like really frustrating, maybe, because
It
you
is
are
indeed.
continuously working hard, but you are not getting results. But for that, I just say one thing: just keep practicing. At least if you are not growing, you will grow one day. But you need to you should not stop working upon them. One day, maybe who knows? You might become a candidate master or so. But of course, it will improve your thinking ability while you are solving the DSA problems. So
Hmm.
one should give it a try. If you are in like fifth semester, you should give it a try. At least you have time for
Yeah.
now.
Indeed, I'm on it. So now,
Yeah.
for the next segment, I would like to call upon the next host of this show. Um, he's Shashank Chaturvedi. He's from second year. Shashank, please unmute your mic and show us your face.
Yeah, hi, good evening to everybody present on the panel. I have been listening to your talk since then, and it's been really inspiring for us, everybody watching us, even me. I'm the most junior person sitting in this room, so pardon me if I say something wrong or it goes off the track. So, I am the co host for this evening, and coming on to the wonderful question section, I would now push on to new questions to your mind, right? तो पहला क्वेश्चन आई वांट टू आस्क यू बेसिकली बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन है that right now engineers, it's well said that engineers are born to bring the change and they have to be the part of the change itself. So I just want to ask, being into a corporate session, and of course our session's name is Corporate Gupshup. So what are the technologies trends the corporate is asking for during these tenure? Rajat Bhaiya, can we have you?
Look, trends, of course, will keep changing. The one thing being constant is your problem solving ability and the DSA. So, first, you need to focus upon that. And aiding to your ability about thinking and problem solving, like following the trend. The trend are most likely towards cybersecurity these days. Of course, this is like a vast field to discuss, and it will have a great growth in the coming years. Other than that, cloud computing being one of the biggest evolving technologies for now. So if you have you're doing something in cloud computing or so, you will of course will have an edge over others. So just to first clear your basics, and then only you can start upon working on these technologies.
Totally, I get it. Can we have you, Tanishka Didi?
Yeah.
What are your opinions on the
As
same?
we seeing the new market trend of cybersecurity, the boom of the market. So I think I am from cybersecurity and IoT branch from computer science. So I would generally prefer from every student who have an interest in cybersecurity or not, but just have a little knowledge of cybersecurity because it's the fastest trend in India and outside India. So I did an internship at IIT Bhubaneswar in the field of cybersecurity, which made me apart from others who had not done it in my class or something like that. So it is like the new trend or the technology will apart you from the competitors you have in the field. And the second was one, the cloud computing. Cloud computing is a basic and daily daily needs basis में तो cloud computing है ही. Means boom पे है, AWS market trend में है. So practice AWS. Keep your hands on, I think, keep your hands on every technology that is present today because you don't know what market changes after 10 years. So be prepared for every market changes.
Absolutely.
Okay, such a great answer. And the next question is indeed being related to the thing you said that this was the unique thing you did. So I just have a very common question to everybody sitting over here. There is tons of people studying into colleges. What makes Rajat Sahu and what makes Tanishka Gupta different from others? Can we have you, Rajat Bhaiya?
That's one thing. That's consistency. That's it.
Okay.
Indeed.
If you're not consistent in anything, you're not going to achieve what you want. Just
Hmm.
being consistent in what you want now. And one quote I have heard, like it just stuck in my mind for a while. It's
Hmm.
that uh, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want the most.
Hmm.
So you have the answer.
Strong words.
Great,
Discipline.
great.
Yeah.
Uh, can we have you, Tanishka Didi?
For me, it's communication skills. I think
Indeed.
I have great communication skills. I can present myself better. In school days, I was not that confident, but due to participating in hackathons, I would suggest everyone to kindly participate in hackathons and various competitions held in our college or outside college to improve your presentation skills, because in interviews it's very important to present yourself. Means it's the basic need to present yourself, because presentation is the thing which shows your history, your past and everything. So do participate in hackathons. And hard work and discipline, the main thing,
Hmm.
hard work and discipline. And the thing my father told me was, live the moment where you are. If you are studying, then
Great,
Indeed.
study
great.
only. Yeah. If you are in a
Yeah.
party, then only enjoy, don't think about study. If you are studying, the study and the party. So it's, for me, this is.
Okay,
Indeed.
so as you told us that we need to participate into hackathons, आजकल एक काफी ज्यादा ट्रेंड होता है between juniors, Even I am a senior right now. Athavya is my senior. You are my super seniors.
Hmm.
Juniors just keep on asking us a similar question कि भाई हम लोग पढ़ाई तो कर ही रहे हैं. What apart from studies we need to study? You know, what is the thing we need to get into involved? For example, आपने hackathons का नाम दिया. What is your opinion on the extracurricular activity? What is the importance of extracurricular activities into career? Can we have a word about this? Tanishka Didi, yes.
I think besides studies, you should participate in extracurricular activities, whether it's a coding competition or hackathons or various competitions. I participate in various hackathons, and it really helped me a lot to develop confidence, to gain knowledge about, because in hackathon you get an opportunity to build the network. Various like various in our college, National Agro Hackathon was held. A lot of teams were came from different pan India, and I got to know what are the technologies we never thought of. So they are developing it, and they
Great.
brought the solutions to us. So I was really impressed by them. So yeah, participate in various curricular activities, and like you can develop. हाँ, ऑलवेज स्टडीज तो कर रहे हो आप, अच्छी बात है. दूसरी टेक्नोलॉजीज में, फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर स्टडिंग इन सेकंड सेमेस्टर, राइट? सेकंड सेमेस्टर में आप डीएसए पढ़ रहे हो, पढ़ रहे हो, पढ़ रहे हो, पढ़ो, अच्छी बात है. बट जो बाहर की टेक्नोलॉजीज है, ब्लॉक चेन हो गया, साइबर सिक्योरिटी हो गया, पहली चीज तो है कि आप लाइक चूज योर फेवरेट टेक्नोलॉजी, वर्क अपॉन, स्टडी अपॉन ईच एंड एवरी टेक्नोलॉजी एंड चूज योर फेवरेट टेक्नोलॉजी. फिर उसी में अपना एक पाथ गाइड करो और उसको फॉलो करो, बिकॉज स्टडीज से सिर्फ कुछ नहीं होगा, आपको स्किल्स भी डेवलप करनी पड़ेंगी दूसरी टेक्नोलॉजी.
Exactly. Exactly.
या
Can we have you, Rajat Bhaiya?
Yeah, I totally agree upon that point that you need to do some extra stuff other than what you are studying in college. Of course, the DSN development kind of skills are like necessary nowadays. You need to have it whenever you going to get a job. These are like basic skills that everyone should have it. Other than that, if you are having some extra skills, be it cloud computing, be a professional, cybersecurity professional, or anything you have done certifications in anything. It's not about just participating in hackathon. You can do like perform in exams, the like tests that are conducted on different platforms through which you will get internships or something in a reputed group. Like my friend just passed an exam and she got and training and internship at IIT Madras, and she's a cybersecurity. She's from cybersecurity branch. So just know what you want to do, other than what you need to do. That's it.
yeah.
Rajat Bhaiya seems to have a unstable network. Could you please fix that, if possible?
Unstable network.
Yeah,
Is my voice lagging?
your voice is fine. The video is kind of
Uh,
lagging. We'll discuss this personally. Please, Shashank, carry on with the interview. Please ask questions to
Yeah,
Tanishka.
sure. Okay, so as you said that building the network is the most initial stage of getting placed into any sort of company. I remember a word, someone from your batch actually gave me a line that your network is your net worth. And I totally believe on this. So the next question coming onto the board is from the audience itself. The audience wants to ask this to Tanishka Didi, that how to maintain a balance between your academics plus your coding skills. How not to suffer your academics while doing coding and things like that. Can we have you, Tanishka Didi?
Yeah, I would suggest like academics is related to the university exams you are doing and the fundamental subjects you have to study for placement. So, during initial start days of your semesters, study whatever is going in at your college. Study for that. At your initial months, you can study for your placement. Like you can do DSA development and each other anything. Study for university exam at the last month or 1.5 months. That's all. And like you don't have to study for like you have got 6 months, you have to study only for 6 months, and make a time between a coding and academics, because both are important. If you do not have like excel in academics, you will not able to maintain a higher CGPA. And in every company nowadays, it is demanding like you have to have 7.5 CGPA. So it's very necessary to score
Exactly.
at least a 7.5 like CGPA in university exams. So yeah, make a balance between coding, timetable, make a timetable, and do things shortly.
Guys, we do have some live questions. So I think Tanishka Di just answered Gaurav Chauhan's question, like was asking okay, how to prepare for an interview and some
Interview, yeah.
tips he wanted. So like I guess you got the tips. Now the next question is Raghav Sharma. He asked how to build your professional personality.
Could I
I
answer
guess
that?
this question is for Rajat Bhaiya.
Yeah, a strong personality indeed.
Look,
Personality
look,
development.
personality is about two things: how you appear physically, or how you want to be appeared as physically. The other thing, your mental perception. So तुम्हारे दिमाग में कचरा हो, भले ही तुम कितने अट्रैक्टिव लगते हो, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू लाइक लुक अट्रैक्टिव एनीवेज, है ना? So it's about for physical development. You have a lot of things. You play cricket. These days we have lost those games, but I prefer to play football these still these days. And of course, you need
We
to
might have misread the
take out
question.
some.
The question was how to build your professional personality, as in like professionally, like as how you're going to present yourself in your office and your network
Oh,
culture, right? Hmm.
the professional personality mostly it comes out of how you talk to people, how you impress them through your words. You need to have a decent communication skills, of course. It's like everyday communication that we are having. So you need to have a good skills, communication skills, and understanding people is one of the most important things, even in the corporate life. If you're not understanding what the manager has to say, you are going to do something worse, which is gonna let to your downfall. So
Exactly.
just try to listen to what the other person is saying.
Raghav Sharma
Yeah.
wants to connect with you so badly. Like,
I
yeah, please do meet him
just
later, okay?
I just want to add one point to Rajat what said he was. It happened with my with me in the interview at second round. The interviewer asked me to explain how to print prime number. If it's a prime number, how to print the prime number, the perfect square number. So
Perfect square
I
number.
explained him three ways,
Hmm.
literally three ways, and he was
Yeah.
creating a pressure on my mind, like how, like if he gives, like he was making me industry ready, like if he gives me pressure, how we'll handle it. So I was
Hmm.
very calmly, I was very calm. Okay, you're not understanding, I will explain again, I will explain. I kept on answering questions what he was asking, and I was doing something. So yeah, understand what this front the सामने वाला कह रहा है, तो समझो उसको और फिर उसको बात.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Yeah, that
Communication is a
that
tool
thing
with you, right?
happened to me in the first round. That thing happened to me
Hmm.
in the first round. That interviewer
Exactly.
is like
The
so much
one who was that
pressurizing me.
he created the pressure.
Yeah, I think he's actually testing how
Exactly.
are we able to handle the pressure so good, or are we a complete fit for the company itself? Because these days, जरा सा pressure आए और we are broke. We are not going to do
Yeah.
anything. So it's not gonna happen. So that was the main thing that teach me a lesson. You need to have good manager who is like forcing you to cross your limits,
Hmm.
and is like taking the work from you. Yeah.
Hmm. Valid question.
Yeah. So,
So, like,
so
Shashank, just one more question from live we have. Uh,
sure.
how much should we perform questions of SQL query? Like, I guess Monica was asking, like, she's asking about how many questions should be like on a regular basis solve about SQL, like SQL queries and DBMS related questions.
I
SQL queries. Yeah, please answer, Tanisha.
Hmm.
I think you can practice at lead code at daily basis for SQL. There are top
Hmm.
100 to 150 questions of SQL, and there are various platforms where you can practice. And
Hmm.
SQL is a topic you can cover it very quickly.
Indeed. And other question we have from Aviral Nandan. Can you please explain how to build projects and maintain a GitHub profile? Just a just small mind map you can give him.
That is something that only Tanisha can answer because she's a developer.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, firstly, to develop a project, you have to learn the technology.
Hmm.
To be very honest, first year was a thing like we did any nothing. But yeah, I was the one. I learned all the four languages to gain interest in any two of the
Wow.
languages, because I was not confirmed like from with which language I can build my career upon. So I
Hmm.
learned C, C++, Python, Java from Udemy, like courses there were. So I learned all the four. And then I got to know that my preferable languages are C++ and Java.
Hmm.
So I built an interest on that. And yeah, search for the YouTube videos where you can find projects, think about the projects, and yeah, whatever you're doing, start contributing to the GitHub profile. Whatever you made projects and upload it to the GitHub. So क्या
Hmm.
कंट्रीब्यूशन आपका बढ़ता रहेगा गिटहब की तरफ. और या जी सॉक होता है वहाँ पे गिटहब के बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिशन होते थे, वहाँ से आपको एक प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड होता है गूगल की तरफ से, तो यू कैन आउटलुक फॉर दैट. एंड लाइक सोचो, इनोवेटिव बनो हमेशा, सोचते रहो प्रोजेक्ट के लिए. प्रोजेक्ट, हाँ, बेसिकली आपको स्किल्स कितनी भी आ जाए डेवलपमेंट की, लेकिन प्रोजेक्ट के बिना आप कुछ नहीं हो. और अगर आपने प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है तो कीप लाइक हैव अ अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ इट, every single line. For मेरे से इंटरव्यू में they asked about a node.js code. So
Hmm.
if I would have not made the project, how will I explain it? So anything could be asked from. If you are a developer, you should note every single line of code of your project. So yeah, learn and develop projects.
Very important.
Okay, so now we are moving upon to the live questions we have from the audience. They are very much more exciting questions than we thought of it. So
Hmm.
one question we have from Pranchul Gupta, right? He's asking us that how much high the profile should be and how to impress the interviewer who is sitting next to you.
I'll answer that.
Hmm.
Uh, Look, first impression is the last impression you're gonna have.
Indeed.
It it later comes to the resume of what you have built, but firstly, you need to have a decent style, formal way of how you approach a guy. He's the
Hmm.
interviewer, of course. He has taken so much of interview that like you need to know what you should do before. The way of speaking skills plays a major role in every way, everything. Okay,
Hmm.
so besides that, uh, you must have like a good portfolio of whatever skills you have. If you have like if you are doing CP for a while, or you have achieved something pupil or specialist rating or something, you need to mention that. Like my interviewer asked me about like what is this thing called GFG? It is in the professional fitness
Hmm.
round, I guess. What is thing
Hmm.
called GFG? I answered
Hmm.
him like it is one of the most popular platform where most of the uh, students practice coding skills and improve them. So like he's not aware about that. So it's like teaching the interviewer of what you have done, what you
Hmm.
know exactly. He just treat him like a child who is blank, but not
Hmm.
like you are gonna do anything else. But like
Absolutely.
whenever you are explaining anything, whenever you're explaining anything, just make him understand uh,
What you're saying.
that he is completely like getting the what you are trying to say. He
Hmm.
will like test you in multiple aspects, and a portfolio, of
Indeed.
course, whatever skills, your projects, your GitHub profile, or whatever internships you must have done, if any. So you need to do mention that in the resume. Whenever the resume part comes, it is very essential because whatever you have written in the resume is gonna be asked. So don't write false information, if any, in the resume. Never.
Anything could be asked from the resume. Anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
So be
so we
prepared.
have the next question coming up from the audience itself, and even I have a personal question to be asked. That is, failure is not a part of success. I would suggest it. Failure is kinda a boost which gives you, once you are being failed, you get up with a new thrust and you work upon it. So I just want to ask that what were the loopholes into your journey where you experienced any sort of
Hmm.
failure and how did you overcome it?
Downfalls. Hmm.
Tanishka did, yeah.
The loopholes of my journey or the downfalls were like at fourth semester, I was doing both DSA, and so I found DSA to be very tough. So at
Hmm.
was a kind of mistake or a carelessness of mine. Like I started DSA doing late. like on fifth, like at fifth semester I started doing. So a kind of mistake that I should suggest to avoid: start doing DSA from second semester
Today
only.
only.
Yeah,
Today
today
only.
only. Today only. Start doing DSA today
All the
only.
students, if they are like 11th class, 12th class, doesn't matter. Start it
Start
today.
doing TSA today only.
Hmm.
So like and the thing was that I faced rejections. I faced means rejection kind of I gave in I think three companies exams before
Hmm.
Deutsche Bank. So I was not selected in SAP or many other companies. So yeah, after that you said like it is when you get failure you get up with an attitude like I have to now do it.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, so like I got this attitude. Like it was at 4th of August we got an Deutsche Bank OA, online assessment. At that time I just gave it like to like I just I want to do this. I
Hmm.
got a result I think after 3 to 4 days. When I got to know that I am selected an OA, I too was like I have to do now. In 8 to 10 days I worked a lot, I hard worked a lot. Like in 8 to 10 days I have to go in Deutsche Bank. I don't know, I have to go in Deutsche Bank, that's all. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay, that's
like
great. That's great.
फेलियर जरूरी है लाइफ में, मिलने चाहिए सबको, तभी आप स्टैंड कर सकते हो उसके बाद.
Okay, so next question we are coming up with Shreyansh Dubey. So people are asking for DSA roadmap and cybersecurity roadmap. They have been spamming for this.
DSA roadmap, Rajat with answer. Cyber security I will.
Yes. Ellen City World
Okay,
is
okay.
asking. Literally is the channel name. Ellen City World is asking you, Tanishka
NNCT
Di.
World, yeah. You
Okay.
need to answer this, I
Yeah.
guess, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Look, the roadmap to DSA, like you can find it anywhere. I would suggest there are courses, self-paced DSA course on GFG. You
Hmm.
can get that. It's absolutely perfect.
Hmm.
Every aspect they have taught is clear. Okay. Other than that, it's not about what you have learned. It's about what you have applied, where you have applied that learning. If you're not
Hmm.
applying that knowledge in the coding questions, you are gonna forget everything one day.
Indeed.
So for
Hmm.
DSA, start with basic concepts like bit manipulation. By the way, bit manipulation has become an advanced concept these days. So many
Hmm.
complex questions have been asked from that. Arrays, strings, like these are basic. Array, string, hash map, set. These are basic topics that you need to know. The advanced coming like dynamic programming, graph. I used to feel like dynamic programming is a big concept. Like I don't know how to tackle it or how to solve problems related to it. But that's never a thing that you cannot do. I learned that.
Indeed.
So
Hmm.
whenever you learn that concept and try applying the questions, you will get the concept through its code. And I would just suggest you can search for roadmaps. There is no roadmap for me. It's like for that course, if I have studied array, I would just practice, give it a week or so to practice array questions. Okay. And one more thing that I need to mention is if you're not doing DSA regularly, you are going to forget it one day. And it's
Absolutely.
not about,
I'm
of
going through
course,
it.
you're not, yeah,
Hmm.
you're
That's the same
not
effect.
going to remember
Midterm.
every concept.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're not going
I'm
to
gonna
remember
go
every
through it, I
concept.
guess.
Hmm.
You're not going to
Indeed.
remember every concept. So you just need to like participate in contest.
Practice.
This is one of the most important thing that I would suggest. Participate in
Hmm.
LinkedIn contest, bi-weekly and weekly, and on the code forces. Even if you're not able to solve a single problem, that's fine. You look up to that solution, you study that concept.
Indeed.
Just try. And there are various other resources available on YouTube as well. So if you want to study, YouTube is the the C for
Master.
you. But
Ultimate guide,
but
right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Ultimate
yeah.
ocean to
So you
knowledge.
can find anything. You can find anything on YouTube. You just need to apply what you have learned from YouTube to what you like in the skills, in the questions. Otherwise, you're gonna wasting your time. You will be wasting your time. That's
You're
it.
right. Tanishka Di, now the cybersecurity question. Because I'm a
I
student of
just
cybersecurity myself.
Yeah, okay. Acha.
Hmm.
I just wanted to add one thing to Rajat what said.
Hmm.
Like if you have practiced array and like DSA from like basic, start with the basic concept. Don't jump to tree or graph or linked list and anything. Start from basic array strings. And when you go with the flow, do not forget to practice array because array is not an easy topic. It is an easy, but if you go to the medium level, it creates a problem. So like practice daily. Like if you have practiced a problem for like 1 week, practice it again after a week so that you can remember all the concept which you have learned. And like and the cyber security roadmap actually for कोई ऐसा roadmap नहीं है cyber security का, but yeah,
Hmm.
like you can start learning about what is cyber security. There are various YouTube videos, and like we are a cyber security student, so we have a lot of subjects. Like from fourth semester, I think I'm learning cyber security and IoT only. So we
Hmm.
have two subjects which are IoT and cyber security. So with this interest, I developed an interest in cybersecurity with this like idea. So roadmap ऐसा है कि like start with the theory cyber security क्या होता है, then look for an internship where you get the training. Don't look for a like you will not get an internship to work for a company, but yeah, you can get training about the attacks or like in I'll share you my experience. I did an internship at IIT Bhubaneswar in the field of cybersecurity. There they taught me about the attacks which can be performed and prevention methods,
Hmm.
and they gave me certificate for like 2 months and all these things, an internship certificate. So first learn what is cyber security, उसके बाद internship करो, training कहीं पे मिल रही है, courses आते हैं बहुत सारे. Coursera is the biggest platform, like the true platform for learning cyber security, and YouTube
Hmm.
videos are there. And then like you can perform cybersecurity operations and start down. Like I started doing operations like on VirtualBox, Kali Linux. So start practicing your basic operations of cybersecurity, like Nmap tools. So after that, you will develop interest and you start building projects on it. Like I made a project on keyloggers activity detection.
Hmm.
So like keyloggers is a malware that logs the
It tracks
keystroke
your activities, right? Yeah. Hmm.
where you
Like, do you
type.
suggest doing cross-site scripting and like cryptography, steganography, all this stuff?
I have not done cross site scripting, but I have done cryptography.
Hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Take Shashank.
Okay, so the next question we have coming up in the queue, we have this question from somebody named as Reactify, such an innovative name, I guess. That how
Hmm.
to achieve internships using LinkedIn and your network. That is the most famous as well as most common question revolving around the seniors all the time into the campus and again into the interview. Even I am
Hmm.
quite interested to know this. Yeah, can we have you, Tanishka?
I think after like I searched for an internship at IIT Bhubaneswar through LinkedIn only. I was very curious about cybersecurity. I started like searching for cybersecurity. Then I applied in like I sent an email to the like she was a student coordinator at IIT Bhubaneswar. So I sent an email that I am interested in the course you are enrolled, that you are like your university is having. So at least I think 15 to 20 search for internship opportunities LinkedIn, and there were टेलीग्राम चैनल्स हैं, वहाँ पे भी मिल जाते हैं इंटर्नशिप्स. हाँ, ऐसा है कि हर इंटर्नशिप से आपको आंसर नहीं मिलेगा. यू हैव टू अप्लाई फॉर इंटर्नशिप्स लाइक एवरीवेयर. लाइक अप्लाई फॉर इंटर्नशिप्स एंड देन वेट फॉर द रिस्पॉन्स. एंड अगर कोई भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, whether it's stipend मिले ना मिले, but you should do it for an experience purpose because you get a lot of insights from it. I got it, so I know it. So it's like very experienceful to join like to institution. And like इंटर्नशिप मतलब ऐसा है कि अगर जिस फील्ड में आप इंटरेस्टेड हो उसमें तो आप स्टार्टेड मतलब सेकेंड ईयर से आप करना चालू कर दो. वो मेरा ये कहना है.
Indeed.
Okay, so all the
Like, since
second
we
year
are a
guys
little
listening to this,
low on time, right? So we'll just take one final question. And
yeah.
I guess Jannat asked how to figure out which technology is best suited for you. Rajat Bhaiya, could you please answer that?
Yeah. Look, uh, you will not find in a day if this technology is best for you. I'll suggest like try out on everything. Be it cloud computing, be it cybersecurity, be it AI/ML. You just give it a try. If you're interested
Hmm.
in it, you will find it one day. That's it.
Indeed. Any insights from you, Tanishka Di?
Yeah, like the Rajat said was right. Do everything you want, like explore everything, every technology, and then choose your favorite technology, and then started working about. And yes, be consistent in that technology. Do not interchange that you are doing web development, then you switched on to cybersecurity, then you stepped into like blockchain. Just choose one
Hmm.
technology and started developing projects, and be consistent in that technology.
Consistency is the key indeed, right?
And the
Okay.
last the point I would
Let her
like
finish.
to
Hmm.
Yeah.
like please choose your language at earlier stages, like the coding
Indeed.
languages. Be and like go with two languages at least. Like be it like don't do like like you are taking Java and Python or C++ and Java. You can take two languages at least, so that you can do one with the development and another DS.
Sure.
Okay, so we have the last question revolving around the globe. That is, at last but not the least, I want both of you, we are being very happy to have you on the panel. And I just want a conclusion in a nutshell, slash a success mantra to everybody who is watching this stream, to even us, to the host, as well as to the people who is
Hmm.
watching this. A success mantra from both of you. I would like to hear it for the students, for your juniors.
Just one word answer: discipline.
Hmm.
Just be
Okay.
disciplined. Just be disciplined. If you are exploring a technology, explore it completely. It's not like you give it a week and you get bored of that. Like, I'm not interested in. It's not gonna happen that way. You just need to give it a month or so at least. Then practice regularly. Improve your DSS skill. These are the most important one you are gonna ever have. You will need to have DSS skills improve, because you're not going to solve a problem without that. Okay,
Hmm.
and it's the first round. Remember that it's the first round. If you're otherwise you're gonna get knocked out in the first round itself. And don't rely on others for success.
Sure.
Don't rely upon me. Don't rely upon her. Rely upon yourself. If you are able to solve that question, you need to do it yourself. Don't ask me, don't ask her, don't ask your friends. If you are stuck at somewhere or having a problem, you can of course ask them or anyone. But just give it a try at least. If you're not even trying and asking like "कि भैया ये समझा दो," it's not gonna happen. I'm not
Absolutely.
gonna tell you anything about it. So just stay consistent in what you are doing. Be disciplined.
Hmm.
It's the success mantra itself. Just remember the quote that I said. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want the most. That's it.
True.
Great, great. Yeah. Tanishka Didi, can we have you?
uh, just adding to Rajat, it's like discipline, consistence, hard work, destiny. Four things you have to rely upon. And the basic thing is choose your peers, like choose your friend groups wisely.
Hmm.
And there's not a problem that your friends do not have a knowledge about what you are learning. You can tell them to learn about the technologies you are learning, so that you can practice together. It's a great saying that you learn together wisely and more correctly. Means if you're not having like if you're not able to solve one problem, your friend is helping you to solve it. So it will be a great help from them also and for you also. And do participate in competitions, hackathons. Improve your communication skill, your presentation skills. Presentation skills is not merely outer appearance. Your communication, how you're
Code of
presenting,
conduct, mannerism, right?
mannerism, how
Exactly.
you are talking to the interviewer or somebody else, to your teachers or something. And make projects, very important. Like if you are studying a skill, make projects, because it is a basic thing. Firstly, ask in an interview that what are the projects made by you using the skills.
Hmm.
And choose your language correctly, choose your technology, and work upon it. Be consistent, be hard work. If you got one opportunity, then go for it. Never
Go for
leave
it.
any opportunity. And be honest to yourself that you are studying, so please study. If you're enjoying a party, enjoy. Please be in a moment where you are.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. So we had a very wonderful session, but as the saddest part, we now need to conclude this. So for ending my words, I would use a very famous quote which is being written by myself itself. So
Oh.
it
Very
is from
famous.
bunking,
Hmm.
yeah. So from bunking lectures to wanting them to attend for one more last time, happy days come to an end, right? So, on the behalf of Corporate Club, we wish you a very good luck for your future endeavors. And I won't say too long, just a last final quote in Hindi, that is, किताबें खुली हो या हो बंद,
Hmm.
स्टडी तो लास्ट नाइट ही होती है, कैसे कहूँ मैं ओ यारा इंजीनियरिंग कैसे होती है. So
Amazing. Beautiful.
Very nice.
thank you so
Very
much for your
nice.
time. Now
Thank
I
you
would
so
like to transfer the mic to our lead. So can we have your Thabia?
So that's it for this meet, guys. Thank you so much, Rajat Bhaiya. Thank you so much, Tanishka Di. You have been such a great help. You're such sweethearts, I'm telling you. I wish you the very best for your future endeavors. And I know you're just gonna, I'm telling you, either of you is gonna become the CEO or the president of Dutch Bank. I'm like super confident for you guys. You guys are
Thank
going
you
to be
so
really
much.
amazing. And a special
Indeed,
thanks to
indeed.
our college. Special thanks to Anuj sir, Pushpang sir. We couldn't have done it without you, sir. And this is their official YouTube channel. Come on. And thank you to our audience. You have been such nice guys, and you asked such amazing questions. And I'm really sorry if we couldn't cover your questions, but next time, I assure you, corporate club, it's a good club, a new beginning in a college, and we hold a lot of great things for you guys. So make sure to actively participate all in all the activities which our club brings you forth. We are also planning an industrial visit as of now, and we are also calling very good speakers. And fun fact, the speaker which you're talking about, his name was mentioned today. So yeah,
Mm.
check out the entire
Yeah,
video and you
exactly.
might find him. And it's going to be a big one. And I expect great things from all the audience. And it was just a beautiful session to have you all today here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
We'll
Thank
see
all.
you
you
later.
so much. Thank you, Corporate Club, for inviting us, and thank you, TM
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Department, and thank you for the audience to listening to us.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I'm very proud of our juniors are making such grateful initiatives so
Hmm.
that
Thank
we
you
This
so
means a
much.
lot.
get a beautiful
Hmm.
insight about the
Yeah.
corporate world. So great.
Special thanks to Athab and Shashank as well.
Arey.
Like you have
Hmm.
been like great tour like tour guide in the in the
Oh,
whole process.
thank you so much. Thank you
Well
so
done.
much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well done. Proud of you guys.
Thank you so much.
This is just the
Okay.
beginning. We have a lot more. Okay, so stick with us. Okay.
Stay tuned.
So
Stay
now
tuned. Yeah.
I'd request a moderator to please bring this live to an end.
Yeah.
Moderator was Sankalp Chaurasia, an amazing guy.